evening, good afternoon, beautiful viewers of High Television, and welcome to yet another edition of your societal program, Focal Point. I know we have to tell into experience for that for a long time, but I hope everyone is okay. I hope you're watching strong, and I hope that we are all preparing for the career. How you all doing? I'm fine. Okay, we're back again, and today is a very fine day, and we decided to come on board to talk about something very, very pertinent. We have just one person in the studio that will be drilling us on this particular matter, not forgetting the fact that he's also here to tell you guys about something very, very interesting as far as this Rantry Escole is concerned. My name is Eno Egbeshemiled, and I'm going to be your host for the day. And of course, behind the camera is Madame Claudine and the High Television interns. We move straight away to giving you our talking point for today. Now, I just want to give this disclaimer because some people may feel like trying to attack them, which is not the case at all. Please, I'm going to talk about this, or we are going to be talking about this because it's important. It's going to help your health, and it's going to help your overall, standards of living, your overall general health. So it's super important that we talk about it. Does weight matter in pregnancy? That's what we'll be looking at. Particularly because I remember there was a time I had a sudden, sudden pain in my chest, rushed myself to the hospital, met my uncle, and my uncle was like, okay, go do this, go do that, go do that. When we went and did all of the test results, it all came back, everything was fine. So my uncle was like, everything is fine. I was like, then why did I have that sudden pain, and what was the need for the test and all that? And he was like, looking at your size, he needed to be sure that there was nothing wrong. And that's when he opened up about some medical risks pertaining to my weight and all of that, and I was pretty concerned. And one of them was pregnancy. As shocking as it may sound, yes, yeah. He told me if your weight is too much, it could curb your chances of pregnancy. But now we did not have enough time for him to elaborate the reason why. I brought on board Dr. Fobela. Good morning to you, doctor.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, and you?
I'm good.
And it's a pleasure to have you again on this program, Focal Point.
My pleasure too. Always my pleasure being on High TV. I'm part of the High TV family.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. All right, Dr. Fobela, do tell us how important is weight/pregnancy?
Okay. It's good for us to know that weight in itself, especially when we come to weight, we're talking about overweight. We're not just talking about normal weight.
Yeah.
We're talking about overweight and obesity. On itself is not good. And then considering now that a pregnancy puts you in a particular pathological condition. So weight and pregnancy, of course, if it was just an effect of about 2%, with weight and pregnancy it can go like 2 times, because first there's a pregnancy and then there's weight on it again. So generally overweight is not healthy. So it's the reason why you have to try to stay healthy, do exercise and other things, so that you don't get to overweight and then talk less of pregnancy.
Now, when we say overweight, what do we mean by that? Because there are some people who are like this, but when they climb the scale, you can't believe what you see. And then there's some people who are like this. When they climb the scale, you see a very bulky round girl. She climbs the scale, she's 63. You see a very slim, tall girl. She climbs the scale, she's 85. So at the end of the day now, what is overweight?
Okay, it's good for us to expatiate and know that it's not just overweight, it's actually your body mass index we're talking about.
Okay.
Okay, because you can have weight from your bones, not necessarily tissue and also excess fat. But now, to get what they call the body mass index, which is what the whole world uses to reference whether you are obese or overweight, okay, it's simply you take your weight, you take your height, and then you square your height, and that's how it is.
No, it's okay. So weight. Okay, so if you say my weight is 85.
Good.
Okay, let's get a calculator. Okay. No, it's very important.
So for those that don't have a complicated calculator, just take your height and you square it.
Okay.
We're going to use this example. The height is 170.
The height is 1.7.
1.7.
Yes.
Then that's times 1.7.
Times 1.7. Okay. Okay.
What's that?
This gives us 2.89.
2.89.
Uh-huh.
So the weight is, let's say, 70 kilograms.
Okay, so it's going to be divided by.
Yeah, divided by 70 divided by
Okay, 70 divided by 2.89.
Yes.
Okay, 1 minute. 70 divided by 2.89. It's going to give us 24.
24. That's a perfect BMI. Of
Okay.
course, the BMI is usually less than 24.5. Some people say 24.9.
So the BMI, the
Body mass index. If you're less than 24.5, 24.9, you're okay.
mhm,
But if you're above,
24.
yes, you're over. Above 24.9.
Mhm.
Okay, let's just say 25. Not to put too much mathematics. If you're above 25, you're overweight.
Okay. So now,
So let's get it for the viewers again.
okay.
So you calculate your body mass index.
Mhm.
You can do that now. Of course, most of you have your height from your ID cards, but it's good to.
What
have
if I'm
your
taller
height.
now?
Yeah, taller now. It's good to get a tape and measure yourself. Get a tape. A normal tape for 100 francs can measure yourself, but it should be on the plain wall, and then somebody helps you to measure.
Mhm.
Yes, you measure it. It's in centimeters. You convert to meters. You divide by 100. It's in meters.
So arithmetic is making my head ache.
No, it's not. It's not difficult.
Okay.
Or just put your just say your. Let's not complicate it. Your height in meters.
Mhm.
Okay. Your height in meters. You square it, and then you
Okay.
take your weight. You divide by that value. So your body mass index is what? It's equal to weight over height squared.
Okay.
Okay. Weight divided by height squared, and then you'll be able to get your body mass index. If you're above 25, you're overweight. Okay, and then now we classify obesity from people to say 27, some people to say 28, some people even say 30 and above. But if you are above 35, you're really, really obese. Some people are like 40. I mean,
Really?
it's
Too much. That's too much. I mean, like.
So if you want to take home today, measure your body mass index. If it's less than 25, you're saying.
Mhm.
If it's above that, yeah, a lot of things put in place. If you're fat, you do some exercise.
Yeah.
And as we deliberate in the program, we know how we can.
Okay, now you just made mention of the fact that there is bone weight, there is excess fat, there is, you said tissue. Okay, muscles and
other things.
so
There
what
is
if
bone and water generally compose most of it.
okay now so what if a person generally does not have the excess fat, it's mostly the bone and is more than the index?
Okay, that's why the index generally considers your height. If you're very tall and you're fat, it's not a problem.
Okay.
It's a problem when you're short and you're fat.
No, Bella,
Are
we're
you
going to drive you from here.
why?
What are you trying
No,
to say?
I've seen some tall women in the studio here. You're definitely, I don't know your height. So.
No,
Yeah, a bit short. A bit, just a bit now. Huh? Closing. Mano,
are we going to finish this program? Because I don't think so.
I'm sorry.
Dr. Fabiola, you cannot tell me that I'm a
But-
bit short. This is so painful.
Your average height.
Yes, I'm normal height. Yeah, guys, I'm normal height. Closing. I'm a very, very tall girl. I'm the tallest in my family. Please close my elder sister's ears.
Okay.
Dr. Fabiola, okay, so like we're saying now, bone and all of that. So what if the person has been more of that bone?
Of course, that's why when you do a body mass index, there's some other laboratory tests that you can go check. It's not only just about the fats. If it's just the bone and then the height is okay, that's okay.
Because there's some children who have really heavy bones. You're
Yeah,
looking at the child.
But sometimes those heavy bones is a pathology.
Pathology, what's pathology?
It's a disease.
Wait, heavy bones is a
Yes,
disease.
of course. If you have excess of everything in health, is a problem.
Okay.
You get the point? Yes, there's some diseases that come with heavy bone, with too much calcium in bone, and all things like that.
And we're here telling
Excess
ourselves we should eat a lot of
growth
calcium.
Excess growth hormones. Of course, I just want to react on the excess calcium. You cannot consume calcium without knowing your calcium level. Go to the hospital. Zvenke is doing the campaign. Go to the hospital.
Yeah, we'll
do
get
your
on that
calcium
soon.
level.
Yeah.
And then if your calcium level is okay, don't need to take the calcium. If the calcium level is low, okay, now take calcium to supplement. Because excess calcium will give you kidney stones. Yeah, that's health for you. It's a very complicated thing, but it's good. It's good. That's why we're here to enlighten you. I've had patients
It's
that
just
had,
so funny at the end of the
yes, I've
day.
had patients that had kidney stones